Hello and welcome to my beginner's Python tutorial on making a right triangle checker. I suggest that you watch the previous parts of this series if you know nothing. If you do not know what variables, inputs, or prints are, you should watch those first. With this program we will be using the side lengths and hypotenuse of a triangle to see if it is a right triangle or not. The first step is to assign the input values for the sides and the user's name into variables with corresponding names to their function, like side 1 and 2 for the sides, and hypo for hypotenuse. Again, if you don't know how inputs or variables work, watch the previous videos. In order to find if the values of side 1, side 2, and hypo make a right triangle, we will have to use the Pythagorean theorem, which would be side 1 squared times side 2 squared equaling hypo squared. In order to square the number you have to use two asterisks, and then the exponent value as the other operator, so since we are squaring the value you do the side asterisk 2. For this method of finding the hypotenuse with two sides we will be getting the square root of the sum side 1 squared and side 2 squared and assigning it to a variable named checker, and in order to do that we need to use the math module. A module is a built-in part of Python that can perform actions based on the type of modules with methods being a keyword after a module that shows what action will be performed. In order to use the math module we must put import math on the top of our program, and once we have that we can use math.squareRoot method to get the square root of our sum. Then we use an if statement to check to see if it is a right triangle or not. An if statement is how your code can make decisions. By typing a condition with a colon at the end after the if, you can have the program check to see if something is true and have a different outcome based on that condition. So in terms of this program, if the hypotenuse inputted is the same as what was calculated using the formula shown through the variable named checker, the true outcome would be printed, and by using else, which activates code if the condition is not true in an if statement, the false outcome will be printed when the condition is not met. Make sure to include colons in your conditions, including the else, and have your outcomes of the conditions be indented as not doing that will result in an error. Now it is time to test the code. A triangle with legs of length 3 and 4, with a hypotenuse of 5 is a right triangle, so input those values, and the program will confirm that it is a right triangle. Now testing the same thing, but replacing the 5 with a 6, and the program will confirm that it is not a right triangle. So that will be it for this tutorial. Be sure to comment any questions you have and like and subscribe.